Hey everybody, so in this video I just wanted to show you how to go about brainstorming your topic for the first time, because it can be a little confusing because you're going to be doing it in the research paper assignment itself. So this is basically what you're going to be working on over the course of the entire semester. This is really going to be your final assignment. You can go ahead and read through this to get a sense of like where you're going to try to, look at that typo, where you're going to try to end up this semester. Again, it has like how the grades will be broken down, all of that jazz. What you're really focusing on right now is this tab over here called Brainstorm. So let's go ahead and click on that. And again, we'll want to read through the directions, what the overview is, what your general objectives are, trying to make sure that you can sort of get these things. But right now, you don't have to outline 15 body paragraphs and stuff. I'll take that out for your assignment. You're just going to do part one and stuff. So don't feel overwhelmed. Really, your main goal here is to work on this for about an hour or so. And so what you're basically going to do is you're going to start by picking a topic. And part one is just like, I'm generally interested in literacy, people's ability to read. And so then in this bottom box, I have come up with synonyms for this. So again, if you're interested in something like, I don't know, climate change, that's something somebody always does. It's, a little, I don't know, try to do it in an interesting way. So let's think about interesting ways. Maybe we could think about like ocean acidification. I can't spell. You guys are going to see I'm a terrible speller. Plastic pollution. Maybe we're interested in something like that. Maybe if you're in Illinois, you're really interested in like the wet bulbs that are going to start happening. Or maybe you're interested in tornadoes. I can't spell tornadoes. I don't know how to spell tornadoes, I guess, in Illinois. Because Illinois, starting to have more tornadoes than any other state in the country. Maybe something else you're interested in is, like, I don't know, population changes, how it's going to affect populations. I don't know. Maybe you're also interested in another topic. Maybe what you're interested in is actually like, I don't know, the globalization of fast food. We'll just do fast food right now. And so maybe we're interested in how fast food is being globalized. Maybe we're really interested in like the McDonald'sification. I don't even know if that's really a thing. It feels like it might be of food. Maybe we're interested in like the rise of processed foods. Maybe we're really interested in like the opposite of that. And we're interested in the rise of organic foods as a response. I don't know. Maybe we're really interested in like the American health crisis around fast food. Don't care. Basically, your goal here is to think about like a topic that you're interested in and trying to just sort of brainstorm different ways of thinking about it. So again, you can just sort of generally see how you might proceed through there. Then we're moving to step 2, which is identifying a problem. And remember, it can be practical or conceptual. And again, I just sort of did that here. So put your topic here. So maybe, I'm clearly interested in literacy, and then my issues were things like this, like college students are behind in reading and writing when arriving at college. College students read in digital formats now, and then college students don't understand many of their reading assignments in their class. And so again, you can just see that the general problems they have here. So if we're interested in something like, climate change, you could go through here and you could talk about all of the different issues with ocean acidification that you're maybe interested in, if that's your topic. From here, we'll go into developing questions. And again, those are going to be that what, how, why questions. And again, you can do those in any variation. Maybe you want to have 2 what questions. Maybe you have 2 how questions. Maybe you have 3 how questions. Mess that up. And then from there, you can go into secondary questions that you have. Who, where, when, which, stuff like that. Generally, I want you to come up with 3 primary questions and come up with at least 3 secondary questions just to get you going. And then the last thing that you're going to do, well, not last thing, there's actually one secret 5th step, is try to figure out like why someone would care about this. Just take 10 minutes and just jot down all of your thoughts. Don't worry about it. Just tell me really quick, rapid fire, why someone should care. And then from there, you're going to go to your Wikipedia. You're going to find an article. And then what you're going to do is you are going to read 2 of the ones from the works cited at the very bottom, at the bibliography. And I want you just to summarize in 100 words what you learned from those articles. What were those articles about? And then again, post the link here so I can access them, or post the citation so I can figure out how to access them. And then you're done. You can, send this to me, share it with me so I can see it. You do not need to move on to part 2. You do not need to do anything else, because we're going to do some other stuff for 10 weeks and then you're going to come back to this. Okay, have fun. Again, not meant to be stressful. Do your best. It's just completion is what we're looking for. Think about what you're interested in. This is really trying to learn how to take your ideas and turn them into something academic and scholarly. If you have any questions, email me at kbolt@elgin.edu. Otherwise, I will see you in next time.